selected. Ready. Edit team settings. Entering team. Central Charlotte since Clemson selected. Floor, Duke, Colorado, Coastal, Clemson, defensive play, free, edit, ready.
What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world. A rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems.
Entering play calls. Super Sim is selected. Entering slow. Jump ahead. End of game.
Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia Tech's offense will get first crack at it here. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Parker. And the pass is incomplete. If they can stop him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Clemson's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gets the back moving. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Pulls it in. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To throw, it's Parker. Quick completion on the out route. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. They've got the screen set up. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They'll try to get the first through the air. Setting up the screen. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And the Yellow Jackets didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now? Got it back on second and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Looking down the middle. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Connection to the right. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clemson is quick to the line. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today.
Here's the pressure.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Southern Miss. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Got it behind the line. It's straight. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on the attack. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. He's got him in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Dead center perfect. That'll make it a two-score game at 16-7. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping that... There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going. The play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Dropping back, it's Parker. He'll take a deep shot here. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. Past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Takes the easy completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quickly complete. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Wants to fire on second down. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Parker. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time. Turning it on! May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Parker. Back open in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He wants to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's a first down.
From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man out of the backfield. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out quickly. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through two quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got the quick pass. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. And the Tigers are facing third and inches. Picks up the first down, still moving. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Oh, he's got a chance. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Parker. He's got him. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Snap from the gun on third down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
pull it on the read. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Looking to throw, it's Parker. Grabbed over the middle, it's Drake. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Picks up the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Parker. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over.
They'll run it from the gun. He's in open space downfield. There he goes.
They're trailing by 17 to FIU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They're going to run it. Sweet spin. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Parker. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll send the back in motion. He wants to throw it again. On the move, he fires. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Pounded on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Clemson will send the punt team out. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Back to throw, it's Parker. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using the quick game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Parker. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wall. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To the air on second down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Bring in the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for the end zone. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The handoff keeps working on that clock. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Offense facing fourth down.
They punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to pass. It's Parker. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a